I had to wake up to the stark reality that my daughter and I were incarcerated in the Dilley immigration facility. Hi, my name is Tanya Warner. I was incarcerated by Customs Border Patrol. I was transferred to the Ursula processing facility on the Mexican border, where they held us for 5 days and then transferred us to the Dilley immigration detention facility. I want to reiterate that my daughter and I had legal paperwork pending, and I have a lawful alien status. We wake up in Dilley. We were transferred at 8:30 at night till 12:30 at night. We weren't allowed a pee break. We had to go straight from Ursula to Dilley because we're prisoners being treated like criminals. Come on. They took us in a super nice van, and that was supposed to bring us some comfort, I guess. I've seen nice vans before. Like I'd never seen the interior of a luxury vehicle. I wouldn't know what that's like. They packed us some nice lunches. I was unable to eat, but I was grateful my daughter had a nice meal before we got there. We woke up in Dilley at 6 a.m. The guards come and wake you up. There's 3 guards at every block at all times. There's like a head guard and then 2 like minions. They tell you what to do from sunup to sundown every day. So there's no real freedom. Not really. It's very annoying. It's incredibly annoying. We got woken up at 6 a.m. to being told that we needed to go to the courthouse, like we knew where that was, to go to this ICE meeting. So immediately, like, you're going to see ICE. So they start like the fear mongering immediately. Oh, but you need to check in with medical and do your intake. Okay. Now it's our first morning on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. They're handing us these sheets and I'm like, whoa, what the? And I said to the guards, I said, well, where do I go? Medical or the courthouse? Oh, well, it says here that your ICE meeting is at 8. They would purposely make things confusing for you to stress you out. I decided to go to the ICE meeting, not realizing that it was at 9. I get there, they say, oh, it's at 9. I said, so I could have just gone to medical? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry. I mean, they're all just so rude. They just talk down to you like you're an idiot for being in there. I sit there for 45 minutes, wait for the ICE people to come. The lovely families that I was checked in with were there as well. And they presented us with a bunch of paperwork that they expected us to sign after 3 to 4 hours of sleep. This is not an accident. They make sure you're worn down so you're compliant. We went to the ICE meeting, asked them some questions. I sassed them about the form. I said that this was a violation of our constitutional rights. And one of the ICE officers looked at me and said, oh, well, you get a bed and water. Above that, everything else is a luxury. And I looked at him and I said, I don't think that it's wise for you to get in a conversation with me about basic human rights. And he looked down and went quiet. I approached the officer in charge, thanked him for his time, took his hand, and he sort of pulled it away from me like this. After the meeting, my daughter and I had lunch. Then I took Ayla for a medical intake where I sat in the waiting area and just cried because of how fast everything went from Ursula to Dilley, the whirlwind, the getting woken up, everything. I just sat there and wept. I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that a woman had tried to traffic me, her 16-year-old son, the day before as a 47-year-old woman, and I just couldn't stop crying. I just couldn't stop crying. They did not care. I was able to call my husband. I was still incredibly stressed at this time. We learned that day that there was snacks in a kitchen area in our cell block. We had our dinner. I can remember that in the cafeteria. I remember going to bed and feeling really sad and scared and alone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing to our GoFundMe. Your $5 and $10 are saving us a little bit at a time. Stay tuned for day 2. Please feel free to comment in the DMs what you would like to hear about from Dilley first. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, and repost. Please help us to grow so that we can help others.